Hi Kareem, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Good. I'm so excited that I get to interview you today and also on this beautiful Saturday. I just wanted to ask you some questions and I thought this would be a great opportunity to do so. So let's start off. Can you let us know what inspired you to become a business owner?
Well, first of all, I would like to point out the fact that with this YouTube channel and censoring on YouTube, I was forced to go into business and teach on business because in the beginning when I started my YouTube channel, I was teaching about business and health.
Right.
And because of the censoring all across Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, I now have to pick another niche because under health, they don't want us individuals sharing how you can get healthy. Okay, and how you can change your body. But how I got in business, just like anybody else, I wanted to. I've always had a dream to start to make more than what they pay me.
Okay.
So if that answers your question.
Yeah, of course. So, how long have you been in business right now?
Well, I've been in business for over 15 years. I've been teaching it for about that much, 15 years. But as far as full-fledged on social media, it's been since 2015.
Okay. And based on your experience, what challenges have you faced? You talked about YouTube, you talked about the changes, but you went from doing like retail, right? What are you moving to? How are you pivoting during this time of the year that we're dealing with? What are some things that you saw or you've seen, those types of things?
Well, first of all, is when you are a business owner, you have so much flexibility when it comes to a person that's at a 9-to-5. Individuals that have a 9-to-5, they're limited to the things they can and can't do. They're limited to what decisions they can make as a citizen. So it's a different creed when you become a business owner. Like my favorite teacher told me, Jehuda Ma'adrat, you have to understand how they have dumbed you down when you're doing business. So when it comes to pivoting and adapting, business owners, we adapt annually. So while everybody else is thinking about their check every 2 weeks and getting paid weekly or bi-weekly or monthly, we're dealing with seasons, quarters, and we're mainly dealing with our projection and our future. So we're always thinking about the annual write-offs and what we're projecting going to make next year because we already know that we're scaling up. So the pandemic, as a business owner, it doesn't matter if you're doing restaurant, it don't matter if you're doing real estate, it don't matter if you're doing sales and retail, it doesn't matter. Whatever you're doing, you have to adapt to the changes when it's dealing with the citizens because the Democrats and Republicans like to yank them here and there. And as a business owner, you can see that's the difference between a 9-to-5er. 9-to-5er has been trained to think one way. Business owners have to be creative. They have to put plans together. They have to think about their present, their future, and projected outlook. Getting loans is like not something that we do. We do that when we first start up. But after that, the money is so plentiful. We're thinking about write-offs. We're thinking about how we can make to circumvent from paying too much taxes. We're thinking about how many expenses that we can have and more we can get to keep majority of our money. We're thinking about other entities that we got to create so we can keep them going, so we can keep majority of our money and be tax exempt or tax free and stuff like that. So it's a different beast. You have more freedom or more of your time, but pivoting, you're doing that all the time as a business owner. I know I was like long-winded, but as a business owner, we're always pivoting. So the year is always different for a business owner. Okay. You guys are stuck in that 9-to-5, and 9-to-5, you know what your future is going to be like. You know if you're going to get a raise. As long as that company has been in business for the last 20 years, you kind of have confidence they're going to be in business for the next 100 years. But you know that you're not going to make no more than what? A 10%, 10 cent, 25 cent. What do they give out now? A quarter raise? Enough to pay for your parking space. So that's not us. So pivoting, no, that's a regular thing. As a restaurant owner, they have to know on the menu what works,
Right.
what people are buying on a regular basis, and what new they'd have to bring the next quarter, the next year. They're changing their menu up and they're bringing new things on there to get you interested and like, oh wow, your taste buds. And they gotta be focused on your taste bud as restaurant owner.
So basically, you have to look at what's trending.
That's
You have to.
that's normal. So if you think about social media,
There you go.
look at social media, how they're moving. They're
Right.
always trending. They're coming out with something new, just like cell phones. Technology, it changes every 3 to 6 months. These cell phones, you got a new phone coming out every 9 months to a year,
Right.
and you want that latest phone. It's the same thing in business. But as you 9-to-5ers, you guys are stuck in the same thing over and over and over again. You wake up and it's like a trance that you're in, and you're like in a twilight zone. You're
So
doing
where
the
do you
same
start?
thing.
What is a person like in 9 to 5 right now? You know, they're coming up on a new year, and a lot of people want to start something in the beginning of the new year. And so, you know, where does a person like, you know, where do they start? Where do they begin?
This is good for my promotion. I'm actually doing some promoting right now.
Okay.
I have an actual November 11th. I have a webinar
Okay.
coming out. And this webinar, anybody that's a member of HK Network, since they censoring me, you have to be a member. And right now, you have 30 days, you can be a member for $5 a month.
Okay.
So as a member, you get to get this event that I'm gonna show you how multiple ways on how you can make $10,000 a month,
Okay.
$1,000 a week. You know, more than 10,000 a month if you chose to. It depends on where you're at in life with your finances and your money. If some individuals don't have no money, this is for you. Some people that got that bag and got money, this is individuals that can make well over 10,000. But that's November 11th, 2022, next month. So I'll be showing individuals that before I became who I am, before I got to the $1,000 a day. You remember when it was, I think you was around,
Yeah.
when I was making that $300, $400 a day, and I was excited. And then I got to the point that I was making a couple $1,000s in a weekend.
Right.
Then I got to the point that I was making $5 and $6 and $7 and $8 and $10,000 daily. So when you get to that point that you're making $100,000 a month, and you're reaching that $1 million annually a year, and you're looking at your projection of the following year, people don't understand that right there. You're in a different tax bracket. You got to know how to move. So I'm gonna show individuals how to do that. But in my membership area,
Okay.
I've already started when I did a live stream just recently, because I do weekly live streams as a member and let people ask their questions. I'm trying to let people know that as a business owner, I'm gonna go in deep with my YouTube channel, Your Choice Business. The world don't look at you in this system. You know, they prey on the 9 to 5. They prey on the individuals that are not creative thinkers, that are using their brain and their creative juices and what their purpose is here, that they put here for. They prey on the fact that they want you to work for someone else. I'm gonna teach you, and I've been teaching, and I've been giving out gems over the years. I've been giving out nuggets and gems if you've been watching me from day one. But I'm going back to my roots, showing individuals how I was able to get my loan, how I was able to start my business, how I was able to understand the business, how I was able to go from a couple $1,000s a month to 10 and 20 and 30 and 40 to 100,000 a month, and that different tax bracket. Once you go past $8,000, $9,000 monthly, that tax bracket is different. Now you have to create, on top of create, with like a trust, a nonprofit. You have to get an LLC going. It's okay to start out with a sole proprietor, your own name, but in this system, they prey on your name, first and last name, birth certificate, your FICO score, what your history is built on. So your FICO score with everything that you have purchased, debt and credit, good and bad, and your history. So when you're not focused on the paperwork game, how your name's supposed to be, you're automatically gonna lose as a citizen in America. And I'm gonna be honest, like my favorite teacher, Tahuti Ma, taught me, Tahuti Mara, if you're listening, most likely not, because you just get it, on Twitter. He would always say, America has done a very good job dumbing the people down. Dumbing the people down. So I'm just here to wake you up.
Okay.
Because in this webinar that I'm gonna do on November 11th, it's half off. It's $50. Anybody that don't want to be a member, you can pay the full price, $100. That's fine. Some individuals that just want to come get the webinar, be a member, and counsel and leave, that's fine too. But in this university, I'll be going all of the rest of this year in 2023 and 2024, teaching individuals over and over and over again how to make money outside of their 9 to 5. You can supplement your income, or you can leave completely. So that's what I'm on right there. Thank you for let me get that plug in.
Man, you did that. You know, like I said, I really appreciate the opportunity to interview with you, but also be able to tell the audience, your audience, exactly where you're going from this point on. So what else is next for you besides the webinar? Do you have anything that you can kind of tell us where you're pivoting, or is that it?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I'm getting into the lane of just teaching. I decided to give my last stretch of 2023 and 2024. So anybody that's part of the membership in the University of HK Network, a part of the clan, you will get a lot of just me from the past, the present, and the future. So I will be giving out the latest nuggets and gems about the Democrats and Republicans, and showing you how you can survive, showing you how you can take advantage of good and bad credit, business credit, personal credit. I'll be bringing the hustle game to your front door and showing you how you can pivot a lot quicker in a couple of months, and riding the trend of social media. So that's why I'm going into heavy teaching, because I'm getting away from this YouTube thing. I'll be pretty much doing what I'm doing right now, interviewing, but in HK Network, I'll be doing a lot of hands-on teaching. I might even pick up coaching. I might even pick up phone calls and doing one-on-one. I don't know yet. I'm kind of busy, but that's where I'm going at, because after 2023, 2024, when crypto come back, cryptocurrency and the stock exchange come back, because you need to take your money, your winnings that you're getting, extra gains from your people worry about gains and right here and all that. When you're thinking about in this system, you should be getting that monetary gains. So that type of gains right there gives you the freedom to, I really want to go into that area teaching kings and queens, how to free themselves up so they can have more time with the king, more time with the queen. And my podcast, I'll be teaching on there as well. I'll be so I'll be going heavy there. So I'm going heavy in the teaching area. So HK Network is like my spot for members to give all I can until I'm just start doing lectures thereafter.
So basically, you're creating your community with your HK Network.
I'm creating a community with my HK Network. I'm going heavy. Those that are going to follow with me and walk with me, you're going to get off your 9 to 5. So it's not going to be an excuse up to me. Either you're going to put the work in or you're not. Either you're going to ride this wave. I did actually a webinar on that, riding this wave. Either you're going to ride this wave or you're not. But it's not like a figment of your imagination. I'm just like you. I started out from the bottom, from the mud. And I mean, when you get to this portion right here, you can start thinking about buying them nice cars. You know, my next ride that I'm trying to get is a Ghost, Rolls-Royce Ghost. Do I need it? No. But do I want it? Yes. So you would say that it's okay to dream, and it's also okay to make your dream your reality. Yes, it's okay to dream and make your dream reality. I haven't changed who I am.
That's right.
And when it comes to this, I was able to travel to Africa. I was able to find out see how other people live, and how people take things, how we take things for granted. So, you know, I'm just really trying to make sure that this system doesn't swallow me up. And all those sisters and brothers and people that are stuck in their 9 to 5, I need to show them how it is simple. I think the struggle is real, and I think individuals they believe because of this, the way the world is going, and the shortage on food, and people are tightening up on their money, and people are scared to just live. They don't know where they're gonna get their next bologna sandwich. People are really scared and worried right now. People are passing away from things that are unknown. So I'm here to let you know that you need to keep pushing forward.
Right.
You have to keep pushing forward. So this is my way of giving back for 2023, 2024. And if anybody know me and been around for me for day one, Kareem does a webinar like maybe every 2 years. Maybe once a year, every 2 years. This ain't my thing. So I'm going heavy for a reason, because I've already saved, not saved, but I already taught and trained thousands of people in the health arena and business arena. If I put my reviews out there, if y'all want to be kind enough to just drop your love down below and say that I've helped you start your business, put it out there. But I've helped thousands. I'm talking about 1,000 plus. The numbers could probably be up to 10,000. I don't know. But over the 7+ years of me teaching in the health and starting a business, I have changed a lot of lives. Right now, those individuals that are kind of stuck and you don't know what to do, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kind of give a hands-on, and I can't really walk you all the way through, but this is where I'm going, and this is where you should be. So that's it for me right there.
Thank you. We appreciate you always inspiring us and motivating us to better ourselves. And so I just think it's this opportunity to interview you, just a couple of questions, and doing that shout out to your upcoming webinar. And we look forward to seeing you very soon on November 11th.
No doubt. Y'all take care, because y'all already know. This is chess, not checkers. Peace.